Good morning. Welcome to 6th grade, Chapter 1, Lesson 3. It is on least common multiples. So number 1 is already done. We're going to jump ahead to number 2. So what it is multiples are just multiplying the number it gives you. So we're going to start with 4, multiply it by 2, 8, 12, 16. You get it. Here we're going to start with 12, so here's a neat little trick. See, when you get to 12 and 12 here, that's your least common multiple. Your answer is 12. Okay? I like to do the first couple of the bigger number and then start doing the smaller number and see when it gets there. Because then you only have to do a couple. So here we're going to start with 10, 20, 30. Okay? Now we can start doing fours. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. There we go. So we have 20. So 20 is our least common multiple. Okay? You can always pause, go back, watch it again, do whatever you need to do. Okay? So we're going to do number 4. So we have 6 and we have 9. So your multiples for 9, because we're going to do the bigger one first, do 2 or 3 and see if we can then find it. Okay? So we have 9, we have 18, and we have 27. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do 6s and see if we can get there. Okay, so we have 6, 12, 18. Oh, there it is, 18. Okay. Okay. So numbers 5 through 9, you guys can totally do. You do them. Okay, we're going to go to number 10. Okay. Okay. So number 10, it wants us to find it gives us one number, and then it gives us a box. Okay. So least common multiple, it says, is 21. So you need to find the number that you multiply 3 by to get to 21. Okay. So basically, I'm going to reverse that, and I'm going to go 21. That's 12, not 21. 21, and I'm going to divide that by 3 and see what I get. I know that 3 goes into 21 7 times. 7 is going to be what goes in that box. Okay? Number 11. Okay? It's going to do the same thing. It's going to give us a box, comma, 7, and it's going to tell us that the lowest common multiple is 63. So instead of trying to figure out what I multiply 7 by to get to 63, I'm going to go 63 divided by 7 is, and I know that 7 goes into 63 9 times. Done. Okay? So you guys do number 12. You totally can. I have faith in you. We are going to go on to number 13. It says Juanita's making necklaces to give as presents. She plans to buy 15 beads on each necklace. Beads are sold in packages of 20. What's the least number of packets she can buy to make the necklaces? Okay, so it gives us 15 and 20. Okay, so 15. I'm going to go 15. I'm going to go 30. I'm going to go 45. Okay, I'm going to go 20, 40. Gosh, I still don't have one. So I'm going to go one more on the 15, which, by the way, is 60, which gives us the least amount that we can buy. It's going to be 3 packs. There you go. 1, 2, 3 packs. Okay? Okay. So number 14, you guys can totally do that. On the back, on the lesson check, you guys can do that too. Get it done. Okay, so we're going to go down to spiral review because you guys really do need to remember what it is that you learned before this year so that you can keep building on those skills. So we're going to go down to number 3 on spiral review. Okay. It says John has 2,456 pennies in his coin collection. He has the same number of pennies on each of 3 boxes. Estimate to the nearest hundredth the number of pennies in each box. So, 2, 4, 5, 6, and there's 3 boxes. So, 3 does not go into 2. Okay, so I'm going to put a placeholder. 3 does go into 24 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. 0. 0 is definitely smaller than 3, so I can bring down my 5. 3 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, I get 2. 2 is smaller than 3, so I can bring down my 6. 3 goes into 26 another 8 times, which is going to be 24. Okay, it gives us 2 left over, but I don't really care how much is left over. I just need to know to the nearest hundred, what that's going to be. Okay, so that 8 is less than 5, so it's going to keep the 8 and 8. That's it. Okay, and because it's a word problem, we need a word answer. So it's about 800 pennies. And there you go. Okay. Number 4, it says, what is the distance around a triangle that has the sides? Okay, the sides measuring 2 1/8, 3 1/2, and 2 1/2. Okay, now I don't care that that's not the actual distance measurement wise. I just needed to know that those are there. Okay, so I need to add these up if I need to know my way around. It wants the perimeter. So 2 1/8 plus 3 1/2 plus 2 1/2. Okay, so we're adding. So I'm going to go ahead and take these whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put them over here. So I have 2, I have 3, and I have 2. That way, the only numbers I'm working with are 1/8, 1/2, and 1/2. Okay? In order to add, I need to have a common denominator. So I need the smallest number that 2 and 8 both go into. It's going to be 8. So I'm still going to have 1/8. Whatever I do to the bottom to get it to 8, which is going to be multiplied by 4, I have to do the same thing to the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. And since this one's the same, I have to do the same thing. Okay, so now my denominator always stays the same, and my numerator is just going to be added. So 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 4 is 9. Okay, now my numerator is bigger than my denominator. I know that 8 goes into 9 one time. I know that there would be 1 left over, and my denominator stays the same. So I have to add a 1 to this for this one. And then my fraction that's on there is going to be 1/8. So I have 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 2 more is 7, plus 1 more is 8. So 8 1/8 feet. Word problem, word answer. Okay? You guys can totally do those last two. I know you remember how. I will see you again for 1.4. Have a good day.